How far has it come? Are you happy with the progress? How's it going?
It's done phenomenally well, Tanmay. In fact, I have to tell you 2-3 things. One, just so that you have an idea, I call my state the most successful startup of independent India in 75 years of Indian independence. I think there's not been a state which has done as well in the shortest span of time that we've had. We were founded on 2nd of June 2014, about 8 years ago. My per capita, the state's per capita was 1,24,000 rupees then. Now it's 2,78,000 rupees. Our gross state domestic product, the GSDP, was 5,06,000 crores then. Now it's 11.55 lakh crores. Telangana is one of those rare states where you've seen growth in all sectors. आज हमारी IT exports जो थे 2014 में, it was 57,000 crores. Today it is 1,83,000 crores. Our agriculture has also expanded by 119%. Our per capita power consumption is the largest in the country because that's typically a barometer for the growth of a state. On the ease of doing business, we are right up there. In fact, our green cover, in case you're interested in afforestation, etc., I'd say our green cover is improved by 7.7%. We planted more than 240 crore trees and saplings. So it's a holistic state where welfare and development go hand in hand, where IT and agriculture go hand in hand, where industry and environment go hand in hand. We have done policy disruption. We've created what is called as a right to certify oneself. In the sense, if you're an entrepreneur, want to start a factory in my state, you actually don't need a clearance from the government. You can hit the ground running, start construction of your factory on day one. It's called self-certification. तो ऐसे हमने बहुत सारे चीज किए हैं और मैं सबसे अहम बात आपको बताना चाहता हूँ और क्योंकि your demographic is all Insta, I request all the guys and girls out there, go out to Google, just type in the world's largest lift irrigation project. What would pop up is Kaleshwaram project in Telangana. It's the world's largest. We built it flat in 4 years. Also, please type up while you're at it, world's largest incubator. What would pop up is T-Hub. So we've done both irrigation, information technology. We've done forestry environment. We've done industry. We've done welfare, development, rural development, urban development. I can go on.
You went to Davos recently. I want to know that experience because I had a couple of friends who also went there. One of them was a creator and he said that, I just want to know if it's true. He said that, it's a small town suburb. It's kind of shut down for the World Economic Forum.
Correct.
You see a lot of global leaders, including presidents and prime ministers, and you can bump into them at a bar.
Absolutely.
Is that true?
It is absolutely true. You'll see Mukesh Ambani strutting on the streets all alone, carrying his bag. You'll see Shah Rukh Khan on the other road also.
Really?
On the footpath. Yeah, it's basically a town which is like 20,000 people or 15,000 people. Maybe it's a small town. And then it is shut for that entire week for about 3,000 guests who descend from across the world. It is my fourth time, the last time I was there. So yeah, it is actually very, very useful because जिन लोगों से आप 3 दिन में मिलते हो, मैं normally एक 45-50 मीटिंग कर लेता हूँ because I work from 7 in the morning to like 10 in the evening. So the kind of people you would meet there over a period of 3 days, you'd not be able to meet them otherwise in over a year or two.
Do you go with a plan?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you basically set up a lot of meetings. You basically also become part of you'll get number of invites, you'll get number of meeting requests. तो आप तय करते हो कि आपको किससे मिलना है और आपको किससे मिलने का इंटरेस्ट है. बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ वहाँ नेटवर्किंग बन जाती है, एक रिलेशन बन जाती है. एक एग्जांपल आपको देता हूँ मैं. सेल्स फोर्स वहाँ पे एक लंच होस्ट करती है, बहुत एक्सक्लूसिव है, 50 लोग रहते हैं, उसमें हम भी हैं. तो हम गए थे वहाँ पे क्योंकि सेल्स फोर्स की सेकंड लार्जेस्ट ऑफिस हैदराबाद में, इसीलिए बुलाते हैं क्योंकि मेरे लिए नहीं, पर्सनली कोई नहीं. देन देयर इज वेरी नाइस कूल what do you call it, a panel discussion that Mark Benioff does. There is Yo-Yo Ma, there is क्या नाम है उसका यार, Al Gore, there is Jane Goodall, and then there is all the cool people.
Pretty cool room, yeah.
Will I Am, all these guys, right? So you're listening into all that. There's a guy sitting next to you. I said, hi, I'm Ram, I'm from Telangana. And that guy goes, I'm James, I'm from Coca-Cola. I'm like, okay, कोई होगा. फिर बाद में पता चला कि वो कोका-कोला का CEO था यार, James Quincy. So that sort of chance meetings, that sort of connections, that sort of networking that happens there is unparalleled. I think it's bloody brilliant, and yeah, it's a great place to network, interact, make an impression. And Telangana, in fact, this time around, we kicked ass because we did really well. We had a beautiful pavilion. We had a number of very, very interested entrepreneurs dropping in, saying hello, and basically, it's a great place for us to connect.
Do you convince someone to come to Hyderabad saying your route to India should be
plenty of them.
I'm sure there's an old guard of politicians looking at you and being like कि बड़े नंबर झाड़ने से पॉलिटिक्स नहीं आती है बेटा.
एब्सोल्युटली, मैं मानता भी हूँ.
हाँ.
बट एक बात बताते हैं आप,
हाँ.
जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, जो भी मैं कह रहा हूँ,
Hmm.
मैं आपको बस एक ही चीज रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, बिकॉज यू नो पॉलिटिशियंस आर गुड एट BSing,
Correct.
वी टॉक
Correct.
फॉर अ लिविंग.
Hmm.
तो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा तन्मय कि आप निकलो बाहर तेलंगाना में, कैमरा लेके निकलो, दो चार जो चीज अभी मैंने कहा उसकी हकीकत पता लगाओ, लोगों को बताओ कि मैंने अगर जब कहा कि दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी लिफ्ट इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट तेलंगाना में हमने 4 साल में बनाई, वो सच है या गलत है, आप लोगों के सामने रखो. जब मैं कहता हूँ कि ये दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा इंक्यूबेटर है, तो आप लोगों के सामने रखो, बताओ किसी को अगर मैंने झूठ बोला. मैं कहता हूँ अगर कि मेरी पर कैपिटा डबल से ज्यादा हुई या मेरी GSDP डबल से ज्यादा हुई, और मैं जब कहता हूँ तेलंगाना 4th लार्जेस्ट कंट्रीब्यूटर है हिंदुस्तान का 28 राज्यों में से, उसका भी हकीकत तहकीकात करो, पूछो RBI से. RBI का खुद का रिपोर्ट है, तहकीकात करने की कोई जरूरत भी नहीं है वैसे. तो मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, वट एवर वी हैव अचीव्ड वी हैव टू शोकेस, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली द होल ओल्ड गार्ड वर्सेस new age thing that you just mentioned. What's important is, Tanmay, I believe that politics should only happen during elections. बाकी टाइम में economics should take center stage. क्योंकि आज हिंदुस्तान, एक चीज आपको बताते हैं सीरियस इस पे, 1987 में इंडिया और चाइना दोनों का इकोनॉमी का साइज $470 बिलियन था. 35 साल के बाद आज अगर हम देखते हैं, वो बैठे हैं 16 ट्रिलियन पे. हम लोग अभी भी ख्वाब देख रहे हैं 5 ट्रिलियन का. कहाँ हम लोग, मतलब हमारी बस कहाँ छूट गई. आई थिंक दिस होल नॉनसेंस अराउंड कौन क्या पहन रहा है, क्या खा रहा है, क्या पी रहा है, एंड एक दूसरे को एक शक की नजरिए से देखना, एंड ऑल द नॉनसेंस अराउंड हलाल, हिजाब्स एंड दिस, आई थिंक इज होल्डिंग अस बैक.
Of course.
I think we as a country are a young country. 50% of our population is around 27. 65% of our population is around 35. We're a very young nation. If we channelize our energies properly, no matter who's running the country, who's running the show, I think it's important that we focus on the right things. And when I say economics should take center stage, मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, 6 महीने तक चलाओ इलेक्शन, ठीक है, जो भी गाली गलौज करना है, तू मैं करना है कर लो. उसके बाद जो है बाकी 4.5 साल लगे रहो इकोनॉमिक्स पे, लगे रहो एम्प्लॉयमेंट पे.